Coach Maragani.
Welcome to the biggest game of match day 3, right inside the very final phase right here of the NVBF Premier League. Of course, it is two teams that have got what it takes to play at this capacity, right at this very stage. Of course, you know, one of the teams have actually made it very, very much true to becoming a lot of players coming through for them at the national side. But the other side, they are the ones to contest for the chance to make glory here tonight. Well, two teams head to head against themselves. It is Nigeria Securities and Civil Defense Corps against Nigeria Immigration Services. It is, of course, from left to right, right to left, as both teams do stand. My name is Sean Pablo GCFR. It is the match of the night, the biggest game of match day 3 and the final phase of the NVBF Premier League seasons 2021. Right here in the commentary box, I have got one man who's going to be joining me very shortly as the action will take place. But I can tell you, as it stands at the moment, it's going to be so much to be seen of these two sides. This is the most anticipated game of the day. You better, Roger. Of course, the team that has got 2 wins in 2 games, Nigeria Security Defense, of course, they start this game right with the very first point inside of it. It's the very first set. Only 1 point against Nigeria Immigration Services, still trying to prove themselves into it. There's still a lot to be done. Well, you can recall that we told you earlier on there's going to be one person in the commentary box for analysis. He is a player of the team that defeated Nigeria Immigration Services. Right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Matthew, aka Papa Nair. How does it feel to be in the commentary box?
Well, it doesn't feel bad anyway, but for the first time as an analyst of volleyball, man, it's not funny. Thanks for the opportunity.
Absolute fun right here from Papa Nair. He's a man with so much prestige. Haven't played the game, played for the national side. Now, Papa Nair, let's talk about you for a little bit. Starting this game, profiling you. You are still right there for Nigeria Customs with jersey number 6. You are a big man. Your physique tell the whole of the tale. But let's talk about your impact in volleyball in Nigeria, Papa Nair.
Okay, you know, the game of volleyball is known to be a family game, and for a while I've been in the community. I call it community because, like I said, it's a family. As far as I'm concerned, a lot of people call me here and there and tell me, man, guy, we see what to do. You're an awesome man, you're a great player on and off the pitch or the court, but to me, I think I've not done anything. I play for knowledge, skills, and ability to be able to do more for the game than what I've gotten from it.
Simple humility right there from the young man who sports jersey number 6 for Nigeria Customs. They are also right in the contention in the final phase, the biggest side in Nigeria volleyball right here. Of course, Nigeria Customs, we are in the commentary box, and it is AJ Matthew, aka Papa Nair. We get back to the game right here. Just as expected, Nigeria Securities and Civil Defense Corps. Oh! 5 points! What a bazooka over spike! It came thunderous, a wonder to behold. And they lead now by 3 inside set number 1. They have 2 wins. This is match number 3. Nigeria Securities and Civil Defense Corps. Still very much that game. Now, Papa Nair, let's talk about this opponent. You have played one. The other is yet to be played. Nigeria Securities and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC. Now, how do they stand when customs volleyball is being talked about?
Yeah, like I always say, I respect every opponent I play against because we're all players and we have our good and bad days. The both teams are awesome teams to play with, and they are great opponents. Like a lot of people tell us, we're arch rivals. but I don't see them as rivals. I see them as teammates and friends. So whenever I want to play, as soon as we separate ourselves with the net, I see them as people I need to use to make a name for myself, not enemies or rivals. And the way the game is going right now, it's still 50-50. It's not the explosive attack you're seeing or the defense you're seeing that ends the game. It's the person that is persistent, the person that keeps the fire on that takes the day.
You gotta keep it burning to burn to the very letter of the day, but that point has been missed away by jersey number 18 of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. I'm talking about Izuchukwu Nwachukwu. Number 18 right there is spotted in that jersey of white colors with a bill of blue and stripes of red. You can tell the rest of the tale. And Nigeria Immigrations in blue and white there. And the point going the way of the team in white, blue, red. There is contention. The referee will be consulted, obviously. The captain of Nigeria Immigration Services, NSCDC Harrison, number 4, consults the referee. At the end of the day, the point will have to be replayed. Well, Papanea, let's talk about some very technical issues right now. I mean, when you have points being replayed, it could mean that the referee didn't have a complete whole of the action. I mean, in a matter of sight, he didn't see it. Or rather, it could be that the captain of the side have actually had a great case to actually mention. Now, where do you stand in this story? I mean, where do you get to see it being the very best of the right tail?
Okay, like you said, it's a reserve. The reserve can be a mistake from either the players or the officiates, the referees. Like I always tell people, nobody is an island of knowledge or nobody is perfect. As much as you think you're a player, you're too perfect. That is how the referees, they think they are perfect too. So you being the perfect player, you don't need to make some mistakes. So whenever you see a referee calling for jump ball, probably he made a call that he's not supposed to make. Then he has to call for a reserve to just make peace to reign, or both teams feel okay with the call.
All right, there you can find the referees right for this game. Nigeria Volleyball Referees Association certified grade 1. We're talking about first referee Dennis Ajibade being assisted by the second Dole Abraham. The scorer of the game is Stella Ajilore. The assistant scorer Efium Etim. The reserve referee is Ezekiel Manga. And manning line number 1 and 2, Victor Akiloye. As Saliu Femi is on line number 3 and 4. Getting back to the game here at 10-point by NSCDC. As NIS have got 6 points. Now let's look at it from a historical point of view. Now, you have seen these two sides play. You understand their capacities. You know what they're capable of. You know what they can do at every given point in time. Haven't played against them. Now let's say the difference. Who is the underdogs and who is the favorite, and why do you say so?
If you're talking about the performance or the team I think will take the day, on book, we'll say Civil Defense is a better team to win. But NSCDC. But unfortunately, volleyball is not that kind of game you win on book. You have to come prove yourself on the court that you're good to go and you win. Now, if you're talking about underdogs, I don't want to say underdogs because of the team. I want to say underdogs because of the players that are in the team. Like for the immigration team, we have few young chaps like Abdulaziz and another boy, the jersey number 13, I think. Yeah, 13, the middle blocker. I think his name is Ifunaya, yeah. Those boys are underdog. I think this is the first time they are coming into the Premiership to play for a team of this magnitude. So it's all about he that plays well wins the day. There's no underdog here. The both teams are good. And I hope they give us a good game this evening.
Absolute quality of analysis coming through from AJ, the only man that's been known as Papa Nair. But of course, you know his name fully as AJ Matthew. Right here, he plays for Nigeria Customs. They have won that game today against Nigeria Police. You had that game 3-0. It was flawless, wasn't it?
Yeah, you can say it's flawless, but the players that played the game, I know it wasn't flawless. We paid in our own coin. You know, when you meet some things that you teach, it's going to be an easy game, but at times it doesn't work that way. So whenever you have the opportunity to play any team of such, give them fire for fire. Don't allow them to have any time to break. just make sure they are not comfortable, because the minute you make them comfortable, it becomes a problem too. But thank God you took the day.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
When we get back to the game, appreciations here. We appreciate NSCDC. They will celebrate that point. It missed a whole lot. 15 against 7. That is massive 8 right here inside of it. We are still right inside the very final match of match day 3, match of the night, biggest game of the day, and you can say the star players are here to play. Oh, it's a big spike, well repelled, but out of the line, and Nigeria Immigration Services will manage that point as they rake it up from 7 to 8. They still trail by 7. It is 8 against 15 as NSCDC are on the defense right now, trying to receive the service, but it's going to be seen how they get to pull it through and win their first set. A spike comes in right out of the line, at that point given away by jersey number 18, Izuchukwu Nwachukwu. Now, sometimes the pace of the game have the players play in a way they didn't plan for. I mean, Izuchukwu there perhaps could have taken a better decision, but you saw what it was and then lost the point on it.
The world knows volleyball is one of the most fastest sports we have today. And I keep telling people, if you're not intelligent or you're smart, you can't play volleyball, because you make decisions in split seconds and in very, very uncomfortable manner. That ball was fast, and of course, he wasn't well positioned to go for a better speed and contact. That was why he didn't get the ball the way he should have gotten it, and he played it out.
Played out. We are out of time of action right now, but we'll come back after this timeout. It is still NSCDC with the lead, a massive of 6, 16-10, and NIS will have to come back to it. When we'll come back, don't go away. The entertainment is absolute top-notch quality. A total of 26 points made before the timeout. We are back at it. Oh! He makes it look so big, but of course, a little bit of that. Akimbo Sunday is playing on a Tuesday. They have a 7-point gap, 17-10, and Nigeria Immigration Service will have to pull back of it. They trail by 7. A big spike, well repelled. Referee says the point will go in the way of NIS. The immigration team in blue and white will celebrate. They now trail by 6, 11, 17. Total of 28. But of course, 25 is required if the margin of 2 is being made to win a set. Is the first set, of course, you know, the biggest game of the day, match day 3 between NSCDC and NIS. It's a big spike. Oh! Well, he bumped in play. They return it back, and it's a really good rally to see. A spike comes in, and they win the points. Massive from Okeke Emmanuel. He made no mistakes to take them back to a 7-point lead, 18-11. Inside set number 1. The lead here by 7 here. We are still in the commentary box. The entertainment is absolutely unparalleled. I have got Edger Matthew still right here with me. Papa Neil is live. Oh, outblocked. And that one will count against them. NSCDC suffer a point. They now drop 1 to lead by 6 instead of 7. 12-18 is for the point for Nigeria Immigration Services, who have now believed in themselves to come closer.
This rivalry leads
He pops it up and a big spike.
Chris, wow.
What a slap in their faces. Annie Diobi Christopher.
19.
Annie Chris. Spectacular.
Yeah, you know, the older the wine, the sweeter it becomes. He has been in the community for so long to make such kind of good moves. Chris has been one of the most admired players by me. I met him in the game, and we've been brothers all through. I watch him play and I enjoy myself. He's an awesome player, trust me on that. I call him the Scarface.
The Scarface, an awesome player. Look at Coach Pane. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this timeout. Yes, we come back to the game. The entertainment, the fun is unparalleled. You cannot, Roger, best believe. 2012, it looks like a year, but of course it is a scoreboard reality. It is an 8-point lead for NSCDC as they make the very next service. Too ambitious out. Izuchukwu Nwachukwu there. Chukwu times 2, you want to say?
Chukwu it is.
Chukwu it is, isn't it?
It is, man.
They still lead by 7, but not this service for them. Oh! That is a salute from NSCDC. They deserve it. Absolute class from Akimbo Sunday. What a spike, Papa Ne.
I am not surprised with what I'm saying. I played alongside with Akimbo Sunday. He's also a fantastic player. He has good precision, good calculation, and good grinding of the ball. He's one player you can rely on when you're down. He's just a fantastic player in his own way, and I respect him anytime, any day.
I respect you anytime, any day. But let's talk about this. We seem to be getting disconnected from you, AJ Matthew Papanea. You are quite a player when it comes to national responsibilities. You play with the national team. You play in the biggest team in the country. You are also a big name to reckon with. Now let's talk about how it all came down for you. Where did you start, and how did you get where you are right now?
Wow, that was a big one. It all started somewhere in Lagos called Ojo Military Cantonment. I was born and bred by a soldier. One of the most fantastic father you can talk about. I grew up in the mix of military. Got me volleyball is coaching a team here in person of Elishama Elam, the COAS head coach. He saw me grow in this game. And one of the things, that's the gain we gain in the sport.